told if you don't wear a mask, you could face a criminal charge. It is something the Pinellas County Commission talked about today as they consider making it a requirement for all people to wear a mask in public. 8 on Your Side's Rod Carter is joining us live in Pinellas County with that story tonight. I guess there's quite the debate going on about this.
You know what it was, Keith? I want to point out right off the bat, no formal decision has been made, but they did, the Pinellas County Commission, talk for a couple of hours about these and whether people should be forced to wear a mask while they're out in public. More importantly, if you don't have one on, if you could actually face a criminal fine or be put in jail for that. So, a lot of discussion, no decision, but people I talked to are not happy about that thought. It's a virtual conversation about an in-person concern, whether everyone in Pinellas County should be required to wear a face mask to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
If you are going to do something, I would strongly recommend that you not make it criminal.
A big part of this discussion, whether any ordinance passed, should include a legal ramification, making not wearing a mask a misdemeanor. The sheriff says,
I will not physically arrest somebody and put them in jail, and I will not give somebody a criminal record. Whether it's either through a notice to appear or a physical arrest for not wearing a mask. I'm just not doing that.
And if it becomes a civil violation, that too carries concerns.
It's going to come with a lot of exceptions. And again, all somebody has to say is, I meet one of these exceptions. And that's what it's going to become.
I talked to people to get their thoughts. The reaction is mixed.
I think a fine would be reasonable, but a criminal, like a misdemeanor, I think that's a little bit much.
I actually think that that's not okay because some people prefer to wear masks, some people don't.
The county will form their plan and suggest an ordinance for their next meeting. One thing is certain, though.
I'm not giving somebody a criminal arrest record for not wearing a mask.
And we know masks are a hot topic. These have been a hot topic of discussion in Pinellas County, specifically in St. Pete, because all of this comes 24 hours after St. Pete Mayor Rick Kreisman made a unilateral decision to make sure that people who work in the public wear masks as well. That, too, is civil, not criminal. Now, there was a lot of discussion about something else, too, and that is bars, restaurants, and clubs. They have been packed, a lot of them, beyond the capacity levels that they should be at after things got lifted, and the sheriff and the county commission certainly want something to be done about that. In Pinellas County, Rod Carter, 8 on Your Side.